Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Well, the drivers of the special stage Street Stock Series here on Mondays decided that the figure 8 at Slinger was not enough chaos. So they decided to pack their bags up and head to the Bull Ring. We are here at beautiful virtual Las Vegas, Nevada, here at the Bull Ring. It's a Monday night, and what a time to be alive, because we have got the special stage Street Stock Series here coming at you guys from the Bull Ring. It's a 3rd mile oval here in Las Vegas. We're 1,921 feet above sea level. It's going to be a crispy 82 degrees. You know that track is going to be hot. You might know it already, but if you don't, my name is Mac Nelson. I am going to be your sole voice here in the booth tonight for our event, our very, very fun event, which we got planned for you here tonight, which is going to be 2 20-minute heats. If you're a fan of the special stage, you know this is how they rock almost all of their series. 2 20-minute heats here to determine where we sit for the invert. 100% payouts on the invert in the second heat. We're at the Bull Ring this week, going to Chicagoland next week. Getting a little bit of a look at the weather here. Like we said, it is 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Track temperature is going to be 86. So once these street stocks get running, that track is going to get very, very crispy. No humidity in the air. Of course not. It's Las Vegas, baby. As we go through your starting grid here for our heat race number 1, Adam Boyce-Lard will take pole with the boss man Match Losser in P2. Eric Jeffrey's going to be inside row number 2 with Samuel Andrews on the outside. Row number 3, Joey Herbie, Victor Aldrich, Gary Clark Jr. and Corey Clark are going to be your row number 4. Row number 5 is going to be Alex Good, with P10 being Steven Thompson. Lights on the pace car are out. As I apologize. As here we go for heat race number 1. Adam Boyce-Lard will have the button. We're racing here at the Bull Ring. Very good into turns 1 and 2. Here we go. Opening lap, turns 3 and 4. Adam Boyce-Lard is going to stay consistent. He's going to stay light on that throttle, looking to set himself up for the long term. That's the name of the game here at the Bull Ring. As it looks like we're doing a 60 lapper here. as we get a wide shot here at the track in the desert of Las Vegas. You see Adam Boyce, Lauren, Matt Schlosser, Eric Jeffrey, all getting out to a commanding lead over the rest of the pack. You have to go back to Mr. Samuel Andrews, the Canadian, if you want to see the rest of the grid. Samuel Andrews in that 997, looking to maybe stretch a gap out here from Mr. Joey Irby. Joey Irby, you know he is going to be an aggressive driver. He wants those grid spots. He's here in almost all of the series that Special Stage has to offer, trying his best to get wins in each and every one of them. If you tuned in last night at the GT4 series here at the Special Stage, they were at Imola. Josh Heege in the number 7 taking heat race number 2. It's his first win of the season. Can somebody get their first win of the season here? The 53 and the 98, that's Victor Aldrich. These two know each other all too well across the Special Stage. They're going to go side by side, bumping, banging, but keeping it clean nonetheless. The 98 and the 53. However, this is hurting the chances of Alex Good, Corey Clark, and Steven Thompson, because all this battling means that they cannot get around to the leader. But Joey Irby going to have to submit out of that corner. He's going to give up his position to Alex Good. Back up towards the front, Adam Boyce Lord is still going to be your race leader. Matt Schlosser in the number 400 behind him. As you see, Matt Schlosser now starting his 11th lap, putting in a good performance at Imola yesterday as well in that number 400 Aston Martin Vantage GT4 car. Now switching it out for a nice, simple, classic street stock here on the oval side of things. You can see him in an FIA Cross Car on Thursdays, as well as an Indy car on Fridays. That's what the Special Stage has to offer here. Series almost every single night of the week. If you have any questions or have any interest in joining one of these series, you can click the league link down in the description of the video below. Adam Boyce Lauren now getting caught by Matt Schlosser a little bit. Matt Schlosser running about 3/100ths of a second faster. That lap about the exact same story. So Matt Schlosser is steadily itching away. He's clawing away. Can he get caught up to Boyce Lord and maybe go for an overtaking maneuver? 45 laps left in heat race number 1. Now, unfortunately, Adam Boyce Lord having a little bit of a connection issue. That's the unfortunate part. Very unfortunate part about sim racing. I know there's wintry mixes going around the country. I myself am getting caught up in a wind/snowstorm here. I think very, very soon, if I'm correct. So I'm sure it's going to be quite stressful for these drivers, knowing that maybe a blizzard can knock out their power. I know certain spots in the Midwest, Northeast are getting it very, very, very severely. So, although it is snowy weather and most of the people in the country associate that with fun times, it can be a very serious and very knocking thing. It can knock powers out for cities. It can get people stuck. So obviously stay safe, but hopefully it's just one of those fun amounts where you're stuck indoors but it's not actually hurting anything. one of those fun amounts. Hopefully that's what you guys across the country are getting. Matt Schlosser now in the 400 street stock, trying to work his way onto the leader here, Adam Boyce-Lord. Unfortunately, this is going to be your closest battle on track, but Alex Good just had a really good corner coming out of turns 3 and 4. He is going to be running down Samuel Andrews, one of only 2 Canadians on the grid. Of course, in the matching cars, the 997 and the 133. So those are our 2 Canadian drivers here tonight on the grid. Corey Clark, unfortunately, already down a lap in that number 210 red and blue street stock. So he is not having the best of days. Steven Thompson as well, risking being lapped. Driver, part of Pony Express, he got himself a win a few weeks ago in what I believe might have been the street stocks. He runs everything, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to remember where everybody gets their wins at and such and such. But Adam Boyce-Lord on the heels of that 24, looking to lap him. More importantly, looking to get away from Matt Schlosser, I should say. Adam Boyce-Lord having a bit of trouble entering 3 and 4 now, and Matt Schlosser seeming to know exactly where to go, where to stick his car to catch up to him. So it's going to be very, very fun now. We're closing in on halfway through this heat race. Will these drivers be able to keep it clean and keep it green as we move out through this heat race? I'm not sure if yellows are being thrown. I know yellows being thrown is normally not a thing for the special stage, but I didn't know if they were doing it with such a small track like this, how they were going to make it work. Everybody seeming to keep it clean through here, though, halfway through heat race number 1. Eric Jeffrey trying to close in to Matt Schlosser, but he has unfortunately fell below the pace just a little bit. Running a 16.55 last lap compared to Boyce-Lord and Schlosser's 15.96. So about a 4 to 5 tenth of a second change per lap. We're running a lot of laps in a short amount of time here, so that lead does stack up. It looks like this battle between Adam Boyce-Lord and Matt Schlosser could get dicey. It could get close. So we'll go on board with the Bosch man, Matt Schlosser. And Matt Schlosser now going to take advantage of Adam Boyce-Lord, who took the corner a little too fast. He washed up the track. Matt Schlosser, unfortunately, kind of got ran up onto the medium line, so Adam Boyce-Lord is back. They are going to keep it banging. They are side by side, both jockeying for position. This is going to get hairy real fast. We're coming up on 21 laps to go next time across. And the 400 of Matt Schlosser is now being squeezed back in behind the 06 of Adam Boys Lord. So Adam Boys Lord making a very pivotal mistake, and he's made another one there. Hitting the wall as he goes down the back straight, but he took that turn a little too hot. He got washed up a little bit, and Matt Schlosser was there to take advantage of the position. But Adam Boys Lord, very, very quick to react, very, very good to stick his nose in at the first chance that Matt Schlosser gave him. So way to get that position back. 19 laps to go here in heat race number 1. We'll see what these guys can do, but for now, it's looking like an Adam Boys Lord show. He is out in front in that 06. They are lapping the entire field here. I do know that. Victor Aldrich is next in that 98. They'll be catching him here in a few laps' time. Eric Jeffrey very well might be the only driver on the grid to not be lapped by these two. But anything can happen in our now 16 lap to go heat race. Adam Boys Lord is looking very, very consistent. He's lapping just a tiny bit faster than Schlosser. So he's managing to outpace the Hunter. That's exactly what you need to do as the hunted. Last lap is the exact same story. These guys 3/10 off the rest of the field. 300ths separate them. Matt Schlosser now starting to show a little bit of rivets in his armor as he is going to be hitting the wall on exit. That's going to cause a little bit of separation. I'll be interested to see the lap times once we go back across. How much did that hurt him? It's going to be a 1/10 of a difference, a full 1/10 of a difference. But here comes Matt Schlosser. He has came back a little bit, sent it a little hard. He's making the same mistake again now. $11 laps to go now. Adam Boys Lord out in front. He's been your leader for a long time here. Can he keep it up through these final 10 laps? Into 3 and 4 he goes. Arcing the corner off nicely. Hitting the apex at just the right time. Slingshotting around. Quick on the throttle. Fast out. That's how you do it. Matt Schlosser, however, running almost a full 1/10 faster on that lap. So with 8 laps to go, can he make up the half-second difference that separates these two drivers? Gary Clark Jr. had a little bit of a crash. We'll go back and look at it. As you see him in the number 8 coming through 3 and 4. Oh, he's just going to get a little spinny. And that's going to be Gary Clark Jr.'s race over with. Six laps to go now in heat race number 1. Can Boys Lord survive? This is the closest battle on track. And it is for the lead. Adam Boys Lord in the 06 and the 400 of Matt Schlosser. Four laps to go. Major championship implications here. These drivers are both towards the top of the championship. They need to string together a good night here, and currently Adam Boyslard does have the advantage. 3 laps to go. They are running into some lap traffic. We'll see if that has anything to do with the finish of this race. 2 laps to go. Matt Schlosser, he played a good deed and gave up multiple positions for his league mates in the GT4 race last night. Can the good karma come back for him? White flag in the air. Heat race number 1. Matt Schlosser is going to give it all he can. Joey Irby's there. And Adam Boyslard is going to cruise his way to a heat race win. Matt Schlosser giving it all he can, but he cannot finish. Eric Jeffrey going to be in P3. So good running from the special stage drivers there. Bullring can provide some wonderful, wonderful action. Drivers have a 3-minute warm-up now. You know what that means. We're going to go to commercial break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will have heat race number 2 on the way for you guys. Don't go anywhere. This is the Special Stage Street Stock Series on the Racer Nexus Network.
There might be some rain coming through. We expect rain soon. Rain is close. The session has been declared wet. No sign of this rain stopping. Rain is clearing up. Rain should be gone for now. Nothing but sunshine all day.
I told you not to go anywhere. We're back with the special stage Street Stock Series here live from virtual Las Vegas at the Bullring. It's race heat number 2 time, and we'll go ahead and show you your starting grid for this race. P1, Gary Clark Jr. with P2 being Corey Clark. P3, Joey Irby with P4 being Steven Thompson. P5 going to be Alex Good with P6, Samuel Andrews. P7, Victor Aldrich with P8 being Eric Jeffrey. P9 going to be Matt Schlosser with P10, Adam Boyce-Lard. So that will be your starting lineup for the race here tonight. Inverted field from what we finished. 100% championship points will be paid out. How will Adam Boyce-Lard and Matt Schlosser react to having to move through the entire field? We're going to go wide. We're going to go with our press box camera here as we see the entire field bunch up. Green flag is in the air. Gary Clark Jr. has the button. There's a little bit of contact on the starts, maybe a little bit of beating and banging from getting caught up. Matt Schlosser and Adam Boyce-Lard are in the back of the pack on the bottom of the racetrack. Here they come through the field. That's going to be the 997 of Samuel Andrews. That gets overtaken by both of them. They're cramming it 4 wide here into turn number 1. As, oh no, the boss man, Adam Schlosser's going to have a little bit of a spin. He's going to shake it off. This race is still going. Adam Boyce-Lard now in the 0-6, trying to make good on the promise I'm sure he's made to himself that he's going to get to the front of this grid by the time these 60 laps are over. Gary Clark Jr. has submitted the fastest lap of the race with a 16.38. Now it goes to Samuel Andrews with a 16.37. So Matt Schlosser having to do all that stuff from the opening 2 laps again. Gary Clark Jr. is going to return with a 16.35, but it goes to Matt Schlosser, the boss man, who has a 16.15, registered as his fastest lap here. That's going to be purple for our heat race number 2. In front of Schlosser is Boyce-Lard, so is it going to be a repeat of what we witnessed in the first heat? We'll find out here in the next 20 or so minutes. Don't go anywhere. You are watching the special stage Street Stocks on the Racer Nexus Broadcast Network. I am your lone voice in the booth tonight, Mac Nelson. Special shout out to TrackCams22.com for all the car and track cameras you see here and across all of the broadcasts here on the Racer Nexus Network. Shout out to Apex Sim Racing as well. If you need any of your sim racing accessories, check in with Apex Sim Racing. Use code RacerNexus for 5% off on your next order. Oh no, the 133 of Eric Jeffrey. He's gonna hit the 400 of Matt Schlosser, and Matt Schlosser has hit the tire fence. He has hit the K barrier. We'll go back and take a look at it. Boss man Adam Schlosser. All right, I don't know why I keep mixing up their names. Boss man Matt Schlosser might be out of this race. Oh, that's going to be a heavy hit. Suffered for the 400 street stock. I apologize. Adam Boyce-Lard is now sitting in P3. So Adam Boyce-Lard already back up into the mix here as we are just shy of 50 laps to go, sitting at 48 next time by. Adam Boyce Lord now going to go for the move on Joey Herbie because Joey Herbie could not get his car set properly, did not take the correct line in. That's going to be an easy overtake for Adam Boyce Lord, and now it is all up to him to make one more overtake on Gary Clark Jr. Adam Boyce Lord running about 0.3 a second faster. Matt Schlosser is back out on the racetrack, going to try to get himself some points here tonight. Meanwhile, Adam Boyce Lord trying to get the lead here in the first half of our heat race number 2. Stephen Thompson's going to work a move on Alex Good, and it looks like he's going to make that stick. We'll go back and take a look at that. Stephen Thompson with an overtake on Alex Good. It seems Alex Good just kind of washed up on the exit. Didn't get back on the power early enough. Stephen Thompson's just going to take that free real estate. Done and dusted for P7. Now doing the same exact thing to Corey Clark. He now sits in P6. Stephen Thompson, who is 2 spots down on the grid from where he started, but he was in a worse shape and now trying to mend those scars. Adam Boyce Lord going to be your biggest mover on the day. We'll take a look at our biggest movers. Adam Boyce Lord is going to be our top guy with 9 gained positions. The last to first challenge has been done inside of 20 laps. Now it's up to Boyce Lord to try to wheel this thing home in one piece now, as he's done a whole lot of work, but he's still got a whole lot of race to go. So the easy part has been done. Now he's got to hold it. They say holding a lead is way harder than getting a lead, and we'll see if that holds true here tonight. As we get set to cross the halfway point of the race here, we'll take a look at Boyce Lord's lap times compared to second place now, the 1:33 of Eric Jeffrey. So it seems like Jeffrey is starting to run maybe some better laps than Boyce Lord. We might have ourselves a race here when it gets down to the nitty-gritty. But for the most part, Adam Boyce Lord has the lead readily in hand. 2.48 seconds is what separates the American and the Canadian driver here tonight, battling for this heat race number 2 victory. Adam Boyce Lord in the 06. Joey Herbie in the 53. He's maybe got a move set up on our old pole sitter, Gary Clark Jr., as Samuel Andrews might be also prepping a move on Joey Herbie. So things might get spicy here for this last spot on the podium. Gary Clark Jr. is going to swerve out of the way. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Seems like Gary Clark Jr. just swerved out of the way, looking to give up any and all positions. I guess he did not feel that it was worth the fight. Now Adam Boyce Lord working his way on the 210 of Corey Clark. Halfway through the race, only one driver has been lapped off the lead lap. That is Stephen Thompson. Now looking to go to work on Corey Clark here at the Bullring. Beautiful Las Vegas. I'll be here in about 2 months for the Con Ag Expo. Construction, agriculture, all that good yee stuff. It'll be my 3rd time coming to Vegas for the event. I drive it also, by the way. I want that to be known. All the way from Kentucky to Las Vegas. It's 26 hours and some change. Usually takes us about 2 days to actually do the entire drive. But yes, we do drive it. Wonderful sights to see. You got Route 66, you've got the Grand Canyon. It's very, very good. You get to go through Texas. Make a little stop in Dallas if you wanted to. It's only about an hour and a half out of the way. So very, very cool stuff there. Adam Boyce-Lard now with a 4.4 second lead. 27 laps to go. What can we expect to see here from the drivers of the Special Stage Street Stock Series? We've got Adam Boyce-Lard, Eric Jeffrey, Joey Irby, Samuel Andrews, Gary Clark Jr. going to make up your top 5 here tonight. Samuel Andrews, this would be really good for his points aspirations, as well as Joey Irby. He's doing very good to have himself a podium spot right now. But it looks like certain domination for the likes of Adam Boyce-Lard. Let's go on board with the main man here tonight, Adam Boyce-Lard, for a few laps around this Bull Ring 3rd mile. Your leader here, Adam Boyce-Lard, very much in tune with that street stock. He seems to be making no errors whatsoever when in that car. It's a very, very fun car to drive. It's very, very simple, yet very, very rewarding for those who master the technical capabilities of the street stock. I mean, it's a fantastic car to open up the Oval Series when you're an iRacing official service rookie. That's going to be really your only path out of the rookies, is going to be the street stocks on the shorter ovals. And I think it's a very, very good idea. I mean, these cars, like I said, they're very, very easy to learn, but very hard to master. And it's a very cool thing to see out of the iRacing official service. It teaches you early that, yes, you know, we're going to baby you into it with an easy-to-drive car, but just know the car can turn its back on you, and that's sort of the theme for sim racing as a whole. You got to get in tune with the car. You got to learn the car. You got to treat it right, or it will turn its back on you. So as we head to the final 13 laps next time by, Adam Boyce-Lard is going to make his way around Alex Good, and that's going to be Alex Good lapped. 7.5 second gap to the leader, or from the leader. Eric Jeffrey is going to be 7.5 seconds behind, but he is having a very good race. And Like a phoenix from the ashes, Matt Schlosser is in P3. I've been so focused on Adam Boyce-Lord's dominance that I didn't even realize Matt Schlosser has made his way all the way up to P3. He currently sits on the podium. So here with 11 laps to go, he's only got 4 seconds before he gets to Eric Jeffrey. Can he make that happen? And the run started about 2 minutes ago, it seems. Matt Schlosser passed Victor Aldrich. And then he passed Gary Clark Jr. And then it was Sam Andrews. And then it was Joey Herbie for P3. Right then. So 9 laps left. It's going to be a 3.8 second lead. Does Matt Schlosser have a Hail Mary in the tank for us here tonight? Reminder, next week these street stocks will be at the beautiful virtual Chicagoland. So make sure you are in tune for that. That's going to be around 20-minute heats again. It might be lap count, it might be minute, but just know it all boils down to about 20-minute heat races. Will be at Chicagoland, so it's going to be a very fun time. Can't wait to see that next Monday. And it's such a treat seeing these special stage street stock drivers on a Monday, on the start of the week. It just seems right. Adam Boyce-Lord with an 8.5 second gap to Eric Jeffrey. It looks like it's going to be 2 for 2 on the night here for Mr. Jeffrey. Or for Mr. Boyce-Lord, I apologize. Eric Jeffrey, the Canadian driver, having a very good finish here, sitting in P2. He is stretching the lead out from Matt Schlosser, so it looks like he will be a solidified P2 finisher here tonight. Very, very good for the championship hopes and dreams of the Canadian 133 driver and camp of Eric Jeffrey. Matt Schlosser, of course, we know the heartbreak that happened at the start of the race. But it doesn't really seem to matter now because he has made his way back up into P3. Victor Aldrich has gone past Joey Herbie for the best of the rest P4 spot here. It was a long time coming. Victor Aldrich had been lapping faster than Joey Herbie. It just happened to catch up with Herbie right before the end. Adam Boyce-Lord, now you saw him towards the right side of the screen. That is going to be white flag in the air. One more lap. One more set of corners now for Adam Boyce-Lord. He is going to win your heat race number 2 and pull the sweep here on a Monday night at the Bullring. Adam Boyce-Lord going to take both victories here. Eric Jeffrey with a P2. Matt Schlosser with a P3. So Matt Schlosser with a Cinderella comeback in the second heat. And how appropriate, driving past the tires that claimed him early on in the race. So what a show from the special stage street stock drivers here tonight. It was a quick one, but we'll go through the results for that heat race number 2. You see there, Boyce-Lord, Jeffrey, Schlosser, Aldrich, Herbie, Gary Clark Jr., Samuel Andrews, Alex Good, Corey Clark, and Steven Thompson. We'll pull up your double here tonight at the Bullring. Mr. Adam Boyce-Lord, you got a copy?
I got you loud and clear.
It was a wonderful night for the 06 camp. You got it done on both tries here tonight at the Bullring. What's this mean for the team? What's this mean for the championship? And what's next?
Pretty big. I know I was coming in with a big deficit there. Didn't have a great week at Slinger, so pulling off the double was good. I know Matt had a rough second race there, but no, it means a lot. Right back in it, and I've still got a couple wild card races coming up, but yeah, looking forward to what's coming up next.
Yeah, you head to Chicago for the beautiful Chicago Land Circuit here next week. Is that something you're looking forward to, or is that something you're really not wanting to race all that bad?
I think it's going to play out a lot like Charlotte, and that wasn't too bad for me, so we'll see. It's still, like I said, it's kind of a wild card race, so hopefully qualify out front the first heat, stick it up there, and then hopefully just survive the second heat. I think it's my goal.
Well, you'll probably do a lot more than survive considering the whooping you put on the grid here tonight. But before we let you go, Adam, the floor is yours. Who do you want to thank? Who do you want to shout out for the performance here tonight?
Well, first of all, I want to thank Matt for putting on a good show here, for running this whole thing. It's been a blast early on this season. Yeah, I think other than that, shout out to my fiance, who without her, I'm not sure I'd be doing this hobby. So I think those are my big two.
Well, very good words to hear from Adam Boyce-Lord, the driver of the 06. We hope to see you back up here in the booth for many weeks to come. Have yourself a wonderful night.
Certainly, you too.
That was your double winner here tonight. Now, dragging up into the booth is going to be Matt Schlosser. Boss man, how you doing, Matt?
Hey, good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It was a fun night here at the Bullring. Walk me through that second race. You had some unfortunate luck. You struck the tire fence, but you drove it back, man. Talk about that. How did that feel?
Yeah, that was unlucky. Eric just got sideways, and it was just one of those deals where we just kind of came together, and it pinged me into the wall, and luckily it wasn't beat up really at all. These cars are kind of indestructible, so I was able to drive through the field from last to third, which was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun doing that recovery drive. Would rather have been racing Adam again for the win, but nothing wrong with coming back to third after a crash. So it was pretty good overall.
Big night in the championship for you. You got good results in both legs here tonight. Heading to Chicagoland next week. Are you going to try to keep the momentum up, or is Chicago a place you're not really looking forward to?
No, I'm excited for that one. I think it'll be a little bit of a drafting type of track, but with some handling as well. Maybe like a more slidey Charlotte than and tire management might come into play. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Should be a good one.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see it too. It was fun here tonight at the Bullring. I'm sure it'll be fun in Chi-Town as well. Before we let you go, anybody you want to shout out, anybody you want to thank for the performance here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to everybody who raced tonight. Really fun action out there. Thanks to you as always, and Racer Nexus. Congrats to Adam for the sweep, and that's really it.
Well, we appreciate the kind words as always. That is your boss man, Matt Schlosser, up here in the booth. P2 and P3 finishes here tonight. Enjoy your night, Matt. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight at the Bullring at Las Vegas. It's been a wonderful time here at the 3rd Mile track. Please contact Rob. He can get you set up for your league if you would like that broadcasted. If you would like any sort of information on the special stage street stock series, whether it be the Monday street stock, the Sunday GT4, the Thursday FIA Cross Car, or the Friday IndyCar series, you can find all of that information down in the description below as well. Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. We'll see you in the next one.